Good morning. We're back here again, Rutland Water. And we're here to see a Sailfish 18, but it's not the same one as we have seen before. So I'm really early, but all the sort of work the office staff have got here now, so they said they'll buzz me in. And at the moment I look like a suspicious person parking their car in the country lane. So we'll drive ourselves in, see if we can find the boat. Welkin. So let's park up here out the way and there we go. See what's what. The owner's not here yet. I did arrange to see him about 9:30. It's about 8:30. So bizarrely, the drive here was super quick. Don't know why. Normally it's a real bind getting down the M6 and across the country in the rush hour. But he did say before that we can have he says just feel free to have a little look over the boat if you're a bit early. So let's go and do that. First thing we're going to look at is the trailer, and you can see this is already in much better condition, isn't it? Look at this. Look how nice the trailer is. And it's not an indispension trailer, it's a Bramber, which is interesting. I've never heard of that, but it's the same design as the indispension. You can see it's got these two swinging cradle style stanchions here. This one isn't a swinging cradle, this one actually, but the one at the back is a swinging cradle. Now, is that swinging cradle? It's got to be. Yeah, it is, yeah. So it's very similar to the trailer I've got on the Lugger, and I prefer this trailer because it's a little bit more compact. So the owner turned up, but he had some children with him, so we couldn't film. But I have taken plenty of photos as I scurried around the boat. Walking around her, she just came across as an honest boat. Scruffy, dirty, but everything that needed to be right felt right. There was, of course, a few things that caught my eye. She has been repaired, but I'm told that was done at the factory when she was manufactured, so that's been solid since. Her transom looked a bit scruffy. There was a few holes on there that we didn't really need, but all in all, that was about it. Moving on to the inside, this was where it got interesting for me. Firstly, it was so big, and I could really see myself sleeping and cooking my food here. This was really starting to excite me. I even stood at the top of the boat here, looking out as if I was sailing her. I was really able to try her on, and I instantly knew that this was a boat I liked. Like any boat this age, she had her fair share of lumps and bumps. She had a couple of cracks in her gel coat on the deck, but nothing to worry about. The windows look like they need a little bit of attention. They're crazed, but they're still sound and keeping the water out. You could tell she'd been standing for quite some time, as she was quite dirty. However, on closer inspection, all her essential areas are solid and sound. The rigging was good, the mast is straight, and the gel coat is original and still really quite shiny. Add to this, the trailer is in great condition, which, as you know from the last boat we saw, can be a real clincher. All in all, a fabulous little boat. And I also really liked the seller, who came across as being just plain honest, and he knew a lot about the boat as well. The seller of Welkin here had children with him, so I had to be really careful. I didn't want to get the camera out, with it all going on. But I have purchased a new boat, and this is her. I assume it's a she. She's called Welkin for now, at least anyway. And the main thing about this boat is the trailer is really sound. You can see the dampener goes in as well as it should do. Everything's really good. There's no rust. It's a better trailer. It's got flush out ports for the brakes. Tyres are new. Hubs are good. It's like it's a slightly smaller trailer, and it's shorter, so there's a chance it may fit at home. We'll have to measure it. She's got a few little bits and bobs, but this repair here was done out of the factory, as that was. So, it's lasted all this time and it's fine. But the good news is white gel coat is a lot easier to sort of fix. She's got a few nice little features. She's got a push pit, which is brilliant. She's got the mast and the boom, which I originally didn't think she had a boom. And, she's just mucky and dirty, really. She's got a hole here, but that's for a bilge pump he was putting in. So we'll see about that. Original gel coat. And, she's got this rubber strip has seen better days, but, I haven't seen any sign of the seam leaking. She's had this work done. She's had this new cast stainless steel plate put in to stop. One of the things with the Sailfishes is they can split at the nose here. But, yeah, she's beautiful. I like the way she's got the cleat there, which is quite original. She's also got the little hooks on here. There's another Sailfish there. That's the original pulpit. But this is ready-made, so we can put two stanchions in and actually have the wiring going around. Windows are a little bit crazed, but I'm told they are waterproof. She's very dry inside. Let's see if I can show you. And she's been spray painted inside and she looks beautiful. And that paint was done from when she left the factory. So, yeah, I've got 2 sets of sails with her. One set, I'm reliably told, is fairly new, so I'm really pleased about that. But if the trailer's sound, I can afford a new set of sails if I need to. She's got a brand new, I forget the make, but the very famous make of roller furling. And yeah, she's got the odd bash here and there. She's got the odd scrape here and there. She was built in 91, so she's the last Sailfish made by the original Sailfish people. But as you can see, look, she's in great condition, isn't she, really, in my opinion. And all these bits work, all the little bits of chandlery work. These things work quite nicely. Oh, let's do that. Oh, there's a leaf stuck in there. So everything works. She's even got a second set for a second set of shrouds I assume if you want to sail in rough weather. I don't know whether this one doesn't have them at all, but you can see these are where the original shroud should be. I'm really excited, and I paid £1,500 for her. I mean, the trailer's worth that on her own. So yeah, I'm really chuffed. Welcome to the channel, Welkin. We look forward to extending our adventures, because not only is this boat, well, I'll do another video about why I bought a Sailfish 18, probably the next video, but the reason I bought this boat is that she's a little bit more she's more seaworthy than the Lugger for sure. She's 450 kilo, so she's still a dinghy, but we got a cabin, and for me, this has been the biggest bugbear with cruising, is having to lie on those floorboards or pitch a tent. Now I can have my sleeping bag ready to go in there. And I think that's really does appeal to me. And she's a proper little yacht, isn't she, really? So, I'm really chuffed. I think for £1,500, you can't argue, can you, really? we've put a deposit down and we'll be back next week to come and collect her. So check in for that one. Hope you like it. We'll do a boat tour when we've got her home. And yeah, we've got a spot booked at the boatyard for her already. And I'll give you a tour when we get there. Okay, cheers for now. Bye-bye. A week later, and it was a very, very uneventful trip all the way back to Liverpool. We went straight to the boatyard and dropped Welkin off in our usual spot. The only issue I did have were those little stanchions sticking down from the front rollers. They did catch a couple of the speed bumps on the way here, but fortunately it didn't cause us too much of a problem. You can tell he's a boatyard owner. He just whipped that in. Pretty good. There she is, home. There she is. It's her new home, for now at least anyway. But it certainly isn't our new home, because we've been here, well, we've been here this will be our third winter we've been here, but not with Lulu. That's new, isn't it, actually? But not with Lulu. But this year will be Welkin instead. So, season 4, all over. Yeah, it's been an interesting season. We've had some real high points, haven't we? You know, probably the highest point was the Menai cruises we did, and Ullswater as well was a cracking few days. And we've also had some really great little sails on Bala this season as well. Some really great ones, you know, real moments as well. The season hasn't gone without the bad points as well, and namely the weather has been really bad this season. Everyone is talking about it. We've had too many northerlies, and northerlies bring cold, grumpy air, and for the sea especially, that makes it extremely difficult. So alas, we go another season without getting around Anglesey once again. So that was frustrating, but you can't complain, can you? Mockingbird, she had her ups and her downs to begin with, and then her ups. And I'm hoping we'll be able to get Mockingbird involved a little bit more. That little mirror dinghy certainly has a character of her own, and she was a blast. Going back to that little 50-kilo dinghy was a real blast. I'd like to say thank you very much to everyone. We managed to hit 2,000 subscribers while I was recording, while I was editing these videos. A real milestone for us, really. It has taken us an age to get there. I'm not really too worried. It's not about growing the channel really anymore, this. But it is nice. It does motivate me to know we do have that many people interested, and albeit small compared to most YouTubers, you know, it is nice to have that little family. And I do enjoy speaking to you all. Anyone that comments, you know, I really enjoy the comments, the emails I get. The offers to come sail with you, all that, keep them coming, because I really do enjoy that, and that's what it's all about for me. Perhaps the last part of this season was marred, if that's the right word, slightly by the change that I knew was coming. Season 5, as I'm talking to you now, has been almost completed as well, and that's coming very soon. We're going to try and get the clock pushed forward a little bit for the channel. We've slipped a little bit in time, so there has been a lot of change, hasn't there? New boat, maybe there's going to be a new location. What I can promise you is there's going to be a big change to the channel, and I think you're going to like it. So that little boat Welkin, I think, is going to be at the heart of what we do, pushing our boundaries a little bit more. So season 4 done. One other big milestone we had this season was we hit 2,000 subscribers, and whilst it's only a small thing, you know, I was never aiming for that kind of size. So thank you to everyone that's contributed in any way, shape or form. I only started the channel to just help and share what I was doing. I do enjoy doing it, and you know, I never for a minute thought we would grow even to this size. So, you know, keep those emails coming in. I do love the emails, the comments on the channel. I do love all of that. And I just love the fact that I feel like we are genuinely making like a little family here. So, you know, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I am going to take a break. I have now been posting videos for 4 years, and we've posted almost 500 videos. I mean, I don't really know how I've managed it in between work and my private life and whatnot, but things actually haven't worked out the way they were supposed to, especially in my work life. So we've got a few things we need to sort out. I'm going to take a little break, and we will be back shortly. Rest assured, season 5 is already in the can and ready to go. We have let things slip a little bit, and that's probably indicative of just having so much to do. The channel was never meant to be, you know, a big thing for me. It was supposed to be something that I kept fun, but I have got the bug, and I do want to turn the channel into something perhaps a little bit more quality, should we say. You know, I love making those seafaring videos, and I hope people enjoy watching them. So, you know, we've got lots to do, lots to think about, but we will be back very shortly. May I wish you happy sailing, although there won't be much going on at this time of year now, especially with the weather outside. It's been horrendous for the last week and a half. Keep watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.